Gan, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, I want to start by giving all glory and all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rekakadash. Double honor to the apostles of good mercy and do well. Peace and blessing, to the Akim in the four corners of the earth who push and teach this word in sincerity and in truth. Two brothers here from GMS.com, Brother Ryan and Brother Porter, right, with another lesson, all right, that we could see, or thumbnail, all right. The Lord is judging you wicked Israelite women, and I think it was in Jamaica. We saw I saw a video, going around social media that the girl, I think she was 16 years. She is. That's paraphrasing.
I think
When she had
either
all
16 or 14, one of the two.
Oh, can. But I was saying, hey, we'll probably have it already. But you're finding women, and seeing women missing all over the place. Always missing pictures, young, and end up coming up dead, and the Lord is judging you, women, because I was watching one too on Ian Allen. That was a whole love triangle, adulterous triangle. When the man going to work, you going by the neighbor, all right? When the neighbor have an ex girl now, who you to deal with, she pay money, they get rid of the girl because she like the neighbor. And because she get rid of the neighbor get rid of she. Money pass, all right? But long and behold, there's a whole adulterous generation, a whole adulterous and wicked woman. Because we're going into this whole Bacchus festival, all right? Bacchanal, wind down naked. You women can't wait to shake and play the ass, all right? To go out there half naked and be wicked, all right? And why we're doing this video is to get you Israelite women in check, all right? You sisters, all right? That out there playing the harlot, all right? Going out there half naked, disrespecting your men. The Lord is going to judge you, all right? The Lord is going to put you to death. Thus say the Lord. It's not all words, all right? And I'll start off with the book of Matthew chapter 16 and verse 4. It says, a wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall no sign be given unto it, but the sign of the prophet Jonas, and he left them and departed. All right, that sign, all right, which is the prophets out there, or sign and crime for the abomination of this place. Because up to last night, I hear a woman talking about she would have played in a particular band. I want to call the name of the band. All right, I want the video get strike. But the band is full of all right, transformers. All right. Only transformers is being that band. You understand? And I wish Trump could come here and do something about that. You understand? I wish he could come here and do something about that. And I mean, Putin, Maduro, start the whole ball game. All right. I know after the carnival, after joy is sorrow, after the carnival, it's gonna be hell. So at the end of the day, give her a chance to get yourself right and think about what is all I want to do. All right. Think about what is all I want to do. You have any priest pack?
I have one hole in here.
You have anything?
Well, yeah, I can. Yeah, man.
You have one hole in? Go ahead.
Yeah. This is the book of Second Ezra, 15 and verse.
Where my
I
brother?
read at verse 8. Now, this scripture was particularly speaking about the Edomite nation and all the nations that doing wickedness, right? Whereby that the Lord say he not going to hold the tongue anymore about touching the wickedness, like seeing them doing wickedness and not punishing them. You understand? But this
God.
could also go to 2/3 of our people, because it's the same thing that the Lord doing with them. The Lord not standing your wickedness anymore. The Lord actually judging 2/3 of our own people for the wickedness that they're doing. All right, so let's read it. There's Second Ezra 15 and verse 8. It says, verse 7, it says, Thus saith Yahweh, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit. Neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. You understand? And as the brother was saying, carnival, that is a wicked exercise, because that is actually giving praises to this god called Bacchus. Even as I always bring it out, even Destra's husband is actually Bacchus, because she does say that. She does say that she's the queen of Bacchanal. You understand? Actually saying that
God.
she is a whore of Bacchus. You understand? Because our people does practice things that they don't know the true meaning of. You understand? She's the queen of Bacchanal. So all the young girls supposed to rally around she. We is the queen of Bacchanal, but all is saying that all is actually women of Bacchus. That is what they're saying, all is Bacchus women.
Because it's a lot of them. Look at we call Shiba oh gosh, Nyla Blackman. Alright, Nyla Blackman, Nepsi something they call she, you know, you watch half of them soca, them female soca artists, even Fian, you know, out of order, you know, she husband good at it, you understand? For
Can.
years now, she wear any pants, you understand? Because my woman not gonna come out there looking anyhow. I mean, like, you know, picturing that rule of a harlot now, boy. You understand? A man seeing
That's
all
right.
my wife thing, how it shape, how it look like and what. I mean, she will bottom pegs outside, right? It's everything. You understand?
Can.
So at the end of the day, I mean, these women out of order, and the Lord is about to pull in check. All right? The Lord is about to put you women in check. Just remember, after your Bacchus festival, the Lord is gonna turn it up. All right, things are right now. It are things happening that people not aware of. Why the Prime Minister stepped down? Why this happening? Why they have a SUE? Why this happening? And why the and this and the other? All right, the country is going to shambles, and they're not seeing it. They're blind to the fact that, you know, they're studying to be in folly more than they seek their own interests. You understand?
Can.
And the leader of everything is these women, you know, pushing that vibration. And these simple-minded men, and you know, these simple-minded men, you know, they just go with the flow, because at the end of the day, is a little, you know, a little coochie. Every man once again a little coochie. They all good. You understand? But they ain't studying the consequences behind it. Alright. Something here.
Can.
This in the book of Leviticus. Leviticus 20 and 10. For every man that kisseth father and mother. All right. It says, and a man that committed adultery with another man's wife, even he that committed adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and the adulteress shall be put to death. And in this Bacchus season, this is happening a lot. This is when you women gonna leave, look for different issues to separate yourself from your loved ones, or if you're in a common law relationship where meet somebody. But I mean, we know sex is marriage, but to them it's just a normal thing. They leaving their husband to go out there and skin out your ass and to do what? They might bounce up a foreigner, you understand? Might end up in a hotel somewhere, getting all digged out, alright? And you're going back home to your man after that. And these men taking back these women. It's garbage. They belong to the streets. They are not good anymore. Alright?
If I may
But why
say,
it is you go about, thinking, you're doing a good thing. It's wickedness you're doing. Alright? And the Most High is gonna judge these women. Go ahead, come in.
yeah, because even I have two short testimonies to give, right? I could
Right.
remember some years ago, a man, he ended up beaten upon his woman because she went some party, and while she was here, she drinking and thing and getting a little high and thing, and his other men actually looking to toot it way, and the woman cool with that is the man had to pull she back, and they end up getting an argument, and like he wail on her a little bit, and that is actually to show you the mindset of these women, because alcohol, even drug related substance, right, is not for these women, because these women just take these things and go and do all manner of abomination. You understand? They just go and do all manner of abomination, right? Even I could remember in Trinidad here, it had, well, these soca artists and them, it had one, well, I wouldn't call names for obvious reasons, but it had one, well, what is going is like when they do a big show, that does be like in a building, congregating among themselves, and there's all kind of sexual and adulterous acts that's be taking place there, because it's all kind of drug related substances that has be taken behind the scenes, and heavy alcohol and thing. And what happened to a female artist was the fact that some man that she was eyeing down, a male artist, and two of them end up falling into adultery, and they brought forth a seed. And when they brought forth that seed now, she original husband couldn't say nothing about it. He just was to take that and go, because he was like the woman in the relationship, because she money paying for everything and she money bigging him up. You understand? And that is why this video that we're doing here is a wicked and adulterous generation is the name, because that is exactly what's going on. Adultery is running rampant through the earth right now. So I have something here, because as the brother rightfully said, the Lord is going to judge you women. You understand? And how the Lord going to judge you women? You see, the same men who you committing adultery with, these men going to go through a period of hard times where they're going to have to fight war for the enemy. And the scripture prophecy predicts that the young men shall die in the wars. You understand? Even you women, right, wouldn't have that protection in these days, or they wouldn't have food. The Lord going to bring hardship upon you women. And that is because the scripture are going to read right? Let me read it. This is Isaiah 32, verse 9. It says, rise up, ye women that are at ease. Why is Olia at ease in this place? Because of the things that the men bring into Olia. Because Olia reviling Olia selves in adultery, and Olia again, Olia want money, Olia again, Olia here to do, Olia again, clothes, fancy jewelry, but all these things the Lord going and take away mirth from the streets of Jerusalem, from Israel. The Lord going and take away mirth from you women. All right, because it say, rise up, you women that are at ease, hear my voice, ye careless daughters. Right now, you women, all your women being very careless. All right, going in the streets wearing next to nothing, a panty and a bra, all they being very careless. You understand? And all they're going to pay for all their careless acts, all their careless deeds, all they're going to pay for that. So reading on, it says, give ear unto my speech. Many days and many years shall ye be troubled, ye careless women. And as I say earlier on, the men going to be taken away from all these so-called bad men and all these men who have money. These men going to be taken away from all there. Because the Lord going to bring a serious drought upon them, that they're going to have to fight war for the enemy, and they're going to die in them wars. You understand? The Lord going to take away mirth from you women. All them penny wise, or they like to have 3 and 4 and 5 man to go and foot all their penny wise bills. Yeah, the Lord going to take away all these things. It says, for the vintage shall fail, the gathering shall not come. Will vintage and gathering go back into vintage, go back into the fine things, the delicacies that you women does enjoy. You understand? The gathering, where's the gathering? All the money that you does be gathering from these men. You understand? Oh, shorty, you look real sweet girl. Well, give me 2,000 and you go get you. And when you get the 2,000 now, you go and you commit adultery against your husband. You understand? All them gatherings, all them money and thing, all that gathering, these things go and fail. That is what the scripture telling all you. The gathering will not come. So when you're looking out for that 2,000, you're going to realize that, hey, it ain't coming. Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you bare, and good sackcloth upon your loins. They shall lament for the teats, for the pleasant fields, for the fruitful vine. You women go and cry when you hear Pennywise sell out and have nothing. You women go and cry when all your belly empty, and not a man go and give all your thing to eat.
Have a,
Where that?
have a precept to back you up in it, Andy.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 3 and 24. And it shall come to pass, instead of sweet smell, talking about Pennywise, you go Pennywise again, deodorant, no woman spray, there shall be stink. You know, no sanitary pads and them thing. And instead of grid, a rent. And instead of well set here, you can't do it without a weave. You always want to go and braid the hair. You always want to go and get a weave. You always want to go and get a wig. You understand? Boldness. And instead of a stomach, a grinding of sackcloth and burning instead of beauty. You understand? All of them were the thing, the eyelashes, them big feathers, they were put on the eyelashes. Like they go and fly. They will not know eyelashes. All this thing here will be gone because they will not know to replace it. You understand? They will not nothing just to spray on them to make them smell. You know, a woman wants to see in their monthlies, right? The SUN. And they don't have certain things to sanitize themselves. You know they're going and smell in that day? Like smell them from quite you might smell them before you see them. You understand? Kobo and thing will be following them. You understand? So it coming. The Messiah have judgment for you, man. Read that. Oh, he looking at some. Yeah. So I will continue. Alright, I'm gonna go back to precept or soul in the book of Proverbs chapter 6 and verse 32. Is that one way? So like your beard man. Alright, Deuteronomy 22. Right? This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 22 and verse 22. It says, and this is a lot of things that are taking place out here. And I mean, there's nothing that we could do in our power, nothing that we have in our power that we could do about it. But only the Lord Yahweh Shem Shai, you know, could already set this thing straight. It says here in the book of Deuteronomy 22:22, if a man be found lying with a woman married unto an husband, then they shall both of them die. Both of them that lay with the woman, and the woman also shall thou put away evil from Israel. So long time you used to put the adulterer and the adulteress to death. You understand? You used to get a truth bus.
If I may say
Alright.
that,
Go ahead.
yeah, well, just to add to what the brother saying, you know, that is the law. All right. And is a law that we can really follow now, being in captivity, all right, under our enemies. But in the kingdom of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, in the new world, that law will be in full effect. All the laws of the Yahweh Bashem Yahushai will be in full effect. All right. Now, as I was going to say, right, read over your precept there, if you don't mind.
Book of Deuteronomy 22 and verse 22. If a man be found lying with a woman married to an husband, so that is somebody that sexually married and living with her husband. Right? She living with her husband. She married unto her husband. And then they shall both of them die. Both of them that lay with the woman, and the woman so shall thou put away Israel, evil from Israel. God. You understand? That's why it is you should put them to that back in the biblical days, because if they keep them around, they'll go back and do the same thing again. I mean, just like when you go treat a criminal, you understand? You're accustomed thieving, stealing, chop off on a yarn. Catch him again, chop off the next one. He can't steal again. If he continue to pay him to death.
And not just that, if I may say, right? Now that we can't keep that law of putting them to death, right? Now, you were saying how, you know, to put away evil from Israel, right? But evidently, if it is, you see a man being stoned, a man and a woman being stoned because they commit adultery, you of yourself ain't gonna do that, because you ain't want to get a judgment as that man or that woman. But as I was saying, in this queendom that we living in here, right, this place of sin that upholds sin, and decrease unrighteousness, in this kingdom, the Lord is who doing the judgment. You understand? So all you people who feel that because you're in this kingdom, you ain't gonna get judged if you do wrong, and if you do adulterous acts, the Lord is who gonna put you to death. Because nobody can take the Lord and put him in jail. You understand? But if it was that we was to go and execute that act in this land, we will have to go and face a life sentence, a jail sentence. That is why we leave these things in the hand of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Let he execute judgment. You know? And that is where grace come in. The things that we not able to do, Yahweh
Done.
Bashem Yahweh Shai will do it. You know? Yeah, one there? I one here. Yeah, my dear brother? Right.
I know you're in here.
All right. Well, I
I
want to
know
bring
you're in
it
here.
out here. They can.
Yeah, I saw
They,
some
all
there.
right, go ahead.
This is Proverbs. Huh? This is Proverbs chapter 7, verse 10. It says, Behold, they met him a woman with the attire of an harlot and subtile of heart. I mean, not wearing modest, but not wearing modest apparel, but having an attire of an harlot, you know, showing off where it belongs to your husband, showing off what, you know, what other men not supposed to be seeing. You understand? And what else read Proverbs chapter 7 and 10, and in the context, it says, and beheld among the simple ones, I discovered among the youths a young man void of understanding passing through the streets near her corner, and he went the way to her house in the twilight, and in the evening in the black and dark night, and behold, he met him a woman with the attire of an harlot, subtile of heart. She is loud and stubborn, her feet abided not in her house, no she is without, no in the streets, and late and wait at every corner. So she caught him and kissed him, and with an impudent face said unto him, you understand? Deceit. You understand? Lies. You understand? That's how these women come in. These are adulterous generation come in. All right, come in with deceit and the craftiness. All right. So you gotta be aware of these women. We ain't saying also, you know. We ain't saying also, but most of these women and them, all of them matter of fact are the dragon in them, hiding somewhere. All right.
Can.
Some of them they will be, you know what I mean. They will listen to their husbands and do the right thing, and but in inside that little demon, they wake up that little demon. That demon always there, you know, always
You
there.
could read on. You could read on some more in attack. We talk
You
about
understand? And as that demon wake up, all hell break loose.
that strike through his liver. You could read on some more in that.
Yeah, that's how. Yeah. Verse 13, verse 14. I have I have I have peace offerings with me. This day I have played my vows. Therefore come I forth to meet thee diligently to seek thy face, and have found thee.
Read on.
I have decked my bed with coverings and of
Tapestry.
Salakia. I've decked my bed with coverings of tapestry with covered works and fine linen of Egypt, and I perfume my bed with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon. Come, let us take of full of fill of love until the morning. Let us solace ourselves. I solace ourselves with loves. For the good man is not at home; he is gone on a long journey. He taketh a bag of money with him, and will come home at the day appointed. And a lot of you women do this. When a man going out there to work, if we say he working offshore, or he working on the other end of the country, where you might go for the week and come up on a weekend, there's a man coming in the house by the name of Joe Grimes, right? Coming to jam down your wife, which is wicked, right? Which is wickedness. And you women that tolerate these wicked acts gonna be put to death, all together with the one that they are accompanied with. Thus say the Lord Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. You know, you might die from the hands of the prophet, but you might get a terrible death. You might get bounced down, the house might burn down, you might get catching it, you might get trapped in the house, you might get burned alive, you know, you might get in an accident, you might break your foot, you might get a kidney failure, you might get sugar, some kind of disease, you might get AIDS, you know, full blown AIDS, it might last a month or 2 weeks, you know. Something
And
inside judging you for your wicked act, right?
something.
Right?
This is the book of.
For the battery sake up.
Alright.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Well, we can end
And
it off there
1%
after
by
this
a
one.
boy slap. Mhm.
Alright, well, if you blank off, I will
Done.
just end off the video. But they the last precept here. Alright, this is Jeremiah 9 and verse 20. It says, yet hear the word. But I may be blank off already, but we will still continue. It says, Jeremiah 9 and verse 20, yet hear the word of the Lord, O ye women, and let your ear receive the word of his mouth, and teach your daughters wailing, and everyone her neighbor lamentation. When you're going to wailing and lamentation, that is crying and getting on in a sorrowful state. All right? And why it is that the scripture is saying, teach your daughters how to cry, is because your daughters, all right, your daughters were being, how to say, they were being careless. They were being careless. You understand? Treating the men and them bad, cursing out the men. And these same men is who does want to protect them when danger arrive. You understand? Yeah. So in this time in here, the women need to teach their daughters how to cry. You understand? Because the Lord going to bring terrible judgment upon these women. Because these women, the scripture tell you that is the Lord Yahweh is the head of the whole house of Israel. then his son, then the man. You understand? It shows you the order. Then the man, then the woman, then the children. That is the order. You understand? So Yahushai have to listen to his father. The man have to listen to Yahushai. And the woman supposed to listen to the man. And the children supposed to listen to the woman. That is the order. You understand? And that order is not in order of wickedness, where you will tell your children to eat pork or you will tell your children to misbehave. No. Yahweh sends righteous judgment or his righteousness unto Yahushai. Yahushai does the same thing to the man, and the man put that righteous order onto the woman, and the woman supposed to put that righteous order onto the children. So that when the children grow up and have a family of their own, they will do the same thing. You know? But you women are actually being wicked and teaching wickedness to all your children and teaching them to be wicked. You know, that is why the Lord going to bring judgment upon you. So read it on. It says, for death is come up into our windows and is entered into our palaces to cut off the children from without and the young men from the streets. And that is when I was telling you that the men going to be cut off from the streets, or they're not going to have men to give on, $3,000 and $4,000 when the man come. You understand? Because the enemy, which is Esau Edom, they're going to come and recruit these men to fight in World War III. And these men going to die in World War III. You know, leaving you women without men to facilitate your needs. And you women going to be crying for want of comfort and for want of things. You know? All right, so, you know, with that, I pray that it was edifying to the house and nation of Israel. I want to give all praises, all honor, all glory unto Yahweh, Basham Yahushai, Basham Rakwa Kodash, double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone that rule well. Salutation to the men that push in this work in sincerity and in all truth. All right, this is Brother Koda and Brother Raib. Brother Raib phone just got cut off in the last segment of the video, you know, because his battery, you know, was on 1%. But nevertheless, salutation to the men that push in this work in sincerity and in all truth. You know, the brothers from GMS Trinidad saying shalom until the next lesson. Shalom.